Alright, so it's pretty early here in the AM and I'm really hungry, so I'm going to make myself a really tasty elixir. I wanted to share the recipe with you. So in my blender, as you can see, I already have a spoon, which I will not be blending up, and a tablespoon of honey, and a little bit of coconut oil, about a tablespoon, a couple tablespoons of soaked chia seeds, and then just some warm water that I just put in a pot on the stove and warmed up for a little bit, just so this drink would be slightly warm. Because it's pretty cold out, it's a little bit cold in my apartment, I want something a little on the warm side. Now, a note on the spoon. You don't want to blend these up in your blender because it will destroy them. Now, many times, more times than I'm proud to admit, I've had honey or something on the spoon just kind of soaking in the water and then put everything else in and then turned it on and blended it up for a little bit, maybe just for a few seconds until I realized what was happening. And it's really not a pretty sound or a pretty sight. Luckily, blenders these days are constructed pretty well if you're buying a good one, so it's not really going to destroy it or harm it. So just wanted to throw that out there because it's happened to me, it might happen to you, so don't worry about it. Just try to not do it ever again and do the best you can. So the next ingredient I'm going to add is about a tablespoon and a half, maybe 2 tablespoons of maca powder. And again, this is just raw maca. I haven't had a chance to roast it just yet. Next ingredient is going to be about a tablespoon of pine pollen powder. Now this has been one of my favorite foods and herbs / supplements lately, so I'm going to add about a heaping tablespoon of the pine pollen powder, and you'll see a link below where you can get this and try it out for yourself. The next ingredient I'm going to add is going to be a tablespoon of Dandy Blend. Now this bag has honestly lasted me many months, and it was about $18. It's very economical and a pretty cool thing to have around, have in your kitchen to use when you're making drinks, especially if you want that dark, kind of coffee-esque flavor. So the next ingredient, since we just added a dark, rich flavor, I'm going to add some vanilla powder. That's about a tablespoon of ground vanilla bean powder, and I got this from Ultimate Superfoods. I think they have the best price, especially when you buy at wholesale. Next ingredient I'm going to add is going to be some reishi extract, and this is what's left of a big kilo bag that I've been working on. So I'm going to add probably a tablespoon of organic blondewood reishi extract. This is a 10-to-1 concentrated extract, and you can see that's about a tablespoon in there, which again will add a nice bitter, dark richness to the drink in conjunction with the Dandy Blend. It's going to be a really nice flavor that's going to be counterbalanced and offset by the maca, by the vanilla, by the coconut oil, and the honey, and by the sprouted brown rice protein, because this has a bit of a malty, creamy flavor that can really add a nice element to your drink. So I'm going to add about a heaping scoop of that, and that's about 30 grams of protein, which I'm pretty much almost done with that, and I just ordered some other protein powder, which should hopefully be here next week. And the next ingredient is about a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of just ground stevia powder. This is from, what company is this? Navitas Naturals. Health food stores locally carry this now. It's really convenient. And this 8-ounce bag lasts a long time because you only need about a half a teaspoon per dose, or a teaspoon, and there's, according to this bag, 454 servings, or 454 half teaspoons in this 8-ounce bag. So if you're doing, a teaspoon a day, it's going to last a couple hundred days at least. So that's pretty economical and pretty cool. And for those of us who want to do, minimal sugars, minimal sweetness, having that whole herb green leaf stevia is a great way to start to do that. And what I've started to do and what I recommend people do is start to use, say, something like honey and stevia in conjunction. Now, let's say you start off on day one and you're used to putting in like 2 or 3 tablespoons of honey into your drink. So what you want to do is just kind of scale that back a little bit, add some of that green leaf stevia, and then over time start to scale back the honey and just add some stevia, and just start to scale back over time and allow your palate to change and allow your taste buds to change. Because usually if we're really, really into sweet, we might be all the way over here. So to just try to jump all the way over here, it's going to be extreme and it's going to taste bad, and we're not going to want to even drink the drink that we're making for ourselves. So we got to slowly work our way back towards, this other direction that we're wanting to move towards, meaning lower sweetness, minimal sweetness, and just really trying to avoid sugars as much as we can, and try to focus on more long-term, sustainable calorie sources like fat and like protein. So I'm going to blend this up, and I'll be back to let you know. Okay, so here I am with my finished product, and I've already taken a few sips. I have to say, I really hit the dark, bitter, coffee-esque frequency with this drink. Obviously with the copious amount, or the generous amount of the reishi extract, as well as the generous amount of the dandy blend. Now, I've already taken a few sips, and I can already feel a bit calmer and a bit more just relaxed from that nice dose of reishi. And that's one of the amazing and nice and beneficial things about taking these concentrated hot water extracts, is that you get a really quick and sometimes instant absorption, meaning because it's already broken down, because it's already digested, because it's already extracted, once you put it in a liquid medium and you drink it, it can start to hit your membranes in your mouth and hit your throat all the way down and just start to absorb, and you can start to get in your system and affect your nervous system and affect your energy levels and just give you a really nice effect in a short period of time. And that is my phone ringing. So that's my Elixir. If you have any questions or comments, post them below, and I'll talk to you soon.